The first thing that comes to mind, and I had this language in my head even before Abigail Schreier's book, Bad Therapy, but the first thing that comes to mind is we have made such a mistake in our language that all nervousness is now anxiety, all sadness is depression. So even when we just start with the question of like, what's making you so anxious about growing up? It's like capital A, anxious, panic, as opposed to what's frightening, what's scary, what's making you nervous? Could it even be exciting too? So I think we start with the wrong language. And then also, and I remember talking with you and Sasha about this in 2022, I think the gentle parenting movement and the generational trying to fix maybe how some of us grew up myself personally in the 70s with very, very hands-off parents. I think a lot of us consciously and even unconsciously vowed we would never let our kids feel bad. And so I think we've created a generation that doesn't know how to feel bad. And that's upsetting on two levels. And one is just you have to be able to tolerate distress to be in this world. And there's something beautiful about surviving adversity, right? It's what art and
you, it's the depth of life,
it's
isn't
the
it? But
plus.
you're bringing to mind a conversation I had with my son. Now he's nearly 16, he's 15. And I asked him something, obviously one question too much, about how he was feeling. And he just rolled his eyes and he goes, I'm grand. Okay, back out, retreat.
Yeah.
And I really sympathize and identify, and it resonates and empathize with parents who are terrified of their children's sadness, because I am, you know what I mean? I get it,
Yeah,
but it doesn't do them good. It doesn't
exactly.
do them good to be terrified of their sadness. It's part of life. Sorry, I cut in on you. I think it
No, I
went
think that was
wobbly there.
that was
And what you were going to say about art and literature, I'm very interested in what you'd say about that. It's essential to being human. Is between 10 and
absolutely
20, we figured this out.
right. And not just because you have to be tough enough to to exist and to go through life, but also I think we're arguing it brings the depth, it brings the beauty. That's what most of like the world's art it comes from, is the awareness of our mortality, the awareness of broken dreams and not being able to always have or be exactly what we want, who we want. And so we rob kids of that, and then we just don't give them the experience of, oh, I went through that hard thing, I can go through this hard thing.
Yeah.